Lieutenant Gardiner.
Thank you, Chairman. I want to start by thanking Alderman Osterman, Alderman Sawyer, Alderman Hairston, and Alderman Rosa for your efforts. And as several of us have stated today, whether we agree or whether our viewpoints agree, I cannot help but respect the amount of work and the amount of time that I know that many of my colleagues have put into this. I do want to clarify earlier when Alderman Vasquez had made a point about Superintendent Brown asking for more police oversight. He clearly stated when we were engaged in that conversation, he clearly stated in his 40 years of police involvement, he had never seen the amount of police oversight we have today. He did mention there is a need for reform, and how somebody would like to interpret that is up to each individual. The reason for my questions and my comments to the superintendent was based on my concern that if we continue to add more oversight than we have already, that we may create a police force that is unable to react to a given situation when needed. When I was talking about a certain incident that happened in the South Shore, it was a video where a woman was held at gunpoint and a police officer had come to the scene to investigate. And you can see that the police officer engaged the individual who was holding a woman at gunpoint. And for what we still haven't got an explanation on what happened on that incident, but we can see the police officer leaving that incident and leaving that woman alone with the individual who was holding her at gunpoint. Why I brought that up was that it's concerning. It's concerning to see something like that, and we don't have the answer as to why that unfolded the way it did. I think we all have the same goal, and that goal is to create a better, a safer city. And how we get there is there's many different views on how we get there. So I just wanted to clarify what my statements were earlier, because like I said, my colleague Alderman Vasquez, which I respect, he had said that what Superintendent Brown's comments were, but I inferred them differently. So I just wanted to make that clear, and I wanted to also make my clear as what my concern is that we want to, it's imperative that we have a police force that's able and willing to act when needed. And that was one of the reasons why I brought up that incident involving the unfortunate incident in the South Shore. So once again, thank you for the time that you have all put in. Chairman, thank you for your time for allowing me to speak.
Thank you, Alderman Gardner.